Today I want to talk about 5 beginner mistakes I did as a beginner photographer. Oh, look at this. This can't be that worse. Duh! Hey, what's up everybody? I'm doing a different kind of video today. I'm chilling here outside at my beautiful country, at my hometown. I'm walking around outside. Thought I'm gonna do a kind of talking head video. Let me adjust the ND filter here. So today I want to talk about 5 beginner mistakes I did as a beginner photographer. Yes, I just used beginner 2 times because I'm not eloquent. So let's start off with the first mistake I did, and this is not paying enough attention to light. And if you want to start with photography, you're gonna notice very fast lighting matters a lot. Doesn't matter if you do product photography or portrait photography or whatever, lighting is the most important factor when it comes down to photography, and this is even more important than composition. So learn about lighting first before you dial in your composition and everything else. Alright, mistake number 2 is always shooting in the lowest f-stop possible for your lens. And you know, everybody starts out and see those Brandon Wolfo Bokeh-licious photos with the fairy lights, and I always thought I can only get buttery smooth bokeh with the lowest aperture possible, so I always shot in 1.8, which was the lowest my lens could get. If you want to do close-ups and stuff like that, it's not really beneficial to shoot in the lowest f-stop possible because you will lose a lot of details. Sometimes the camera just autofocuses on the eyelashes of the model or so, and then everything else is going to be blurry, like the nose already, or even the eye if you focus on the eyelashes and the ears and everything around it. So yeah, for close-ups I just learned to get up with the f-stop for maybe 2.8 to 5.6 or even higher, but this really depends on your style. If you want to shoot 1.4 close-ups, you can do it. There's nothing wrong or false in photography. I just don't like it because you lose a lot of texture and details in the face, especially if you miss focus, and this happens a lot sometimes. Alright, the third mistake is almost redundant to the first one, and this is underexpose your images, and this was not really beneficial sometimes. A lot of people tend to underexpose photos, so did I always underexposed my images because people on YouTube taught me to underexpose images, but this is not always the case, and it's not always the best mindset to go with. So I always try to expose how the images would look like after the raw adjustments in Lightroom. I mean, after the color correction and stuff like that. So I always try to expose correctly so I don't have to do too much in Lightroom, and also get a well exposed image and no noise or something else, and all the details. I know these are pretty random B-rolls right now, but I thought this is gonna spice up the video a little bit. So the fourth mistake, I think we are at the fourth point, is not using a light modifier, reflector or something else. Sorry guys, I'm always watching my monitor over here. I should watch into the camera. Maybe I should start wearing glasses like Casey, yeah. But yeah, the next mistake was not using light modifiers or reflectors. If you're a beginner, you don't have to have a off-camera flash system, so using a reflector comes very handy, and I'm going to show you why right now. As you can see in the video already here, the sun is really blown out there, and I'm kind of dark, and you lose a lot of details in my face. So I'm gonna pull out a reflector right now so you can see the difference. I'm gonna keep my settings the same, so just bear with me a second. Alright, so I'm using my reflector in front of my face like that. See it? Get the white side in front of me, and as you can see, I got lit up a lot better than before. Let me change sides real quick. This is even better from this side, I think. Yeah, as you can see, I'm lit up a lot more, a lot better, using one single reflector with the white side. This is looking so weird from afar. I hope no one's coming here. As you can see, before and after. Before, after, using the white side. You can also use the golden side if you want some more warm tones. Just tell the model to close the eyes if you're aiming for her face, because you can get blind. And you can also use the diffuser inside of the reflector. That's why it's called a 5-in-1 reflector. And also you can darken up shadows to get more contrast. So let's move on and talk about the last mistake I did as a photographer. I also have to change the batteries because I'm on 3% right now. So let's do that really quick. We are ready to go now. Locked and loaded. I hope the exposure is right. Alright, the last mistake is thinking I can fix everything in post, and this is not a good mindset to go with. Sometimes you can fix it in post, but if you can do it right in camera, it's looking a lot better. And if you want to work with clients, they are gonna be a lot more happy if you show them the final image almost in the camera, instead of saying, yeah, I can fix that in post, and you have to do a lot of work to actually erase something or just fix something which you could do on the shoot itself. Oh my god, my arm is getting tired, my shoulders are burning. So yeah, always try to keep the final image in mind. And as I started out with doing videography, I had to keep the edit in mind, so this helped me a lot to proceed with also photography, being more aware of the whole environment and the photo or framing you want to have at the final image or video. So this helps a lot. I'm kind of scared. Just left my camera here on this little tiny thing. So yeah, I hope this video was informative for you and helped you with your photography journey. And this is just my opinion about these kind of stuff. I think avoiding these mistakes made me a better photographer, in my opinion. So maybe it's nothing for you. Maybe you want to do those kind of stuff on purpose. So just be you. But these are my tips for you. So yeah. Also let me know if you like these kind of videos where I just rambling around, talking to you guys, trying to spread some tips, doing some B-roll stuff. And the sun is almost over the hill too, so I'm gonna end this video. Let me know how you liked this kind of video and what you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in the next video. Hello, my dude. What are you doing?